Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Hi, Angie. I'm sorry to hear you don't feel well. I just read your message. So, yeah, I understand if you need to go lay down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Can you imagine it's morning in your end and it's starting to get dark here now? It's so weird. I mean, we're 9 hours apart, but still, I miss summer. I mean, 3 months ago, it would have been light until, I don't know, 10 or 11. 4 months ago, it would have been light until midnight. I want summer. But yeah, I'm muted? Or did you mute me? I hope you can hear me. Hopefully. Oh, okay. I just got worried a second that I had the issue because a few weeks ago, for some reason, my microphone had, I guess, updated itself and no sound. Hi, sweetheart. How are you doing? Yes, I just saw it. That's why I could say that I'm sorry you don't feel well. How are you doing, Sheila? But yeah. So I know that Angie's gonna relax today, but what about you, Sheila? What are you going to do today? Um, I'm doing fine, really, Sheila. Yeah, can't complain. Angie, you saw the DMC and I think you have a guess. Oh, you think you have a guess. Who knows? Who knows? Let's have some more people in and then we'll see who can guess it. I chose one that had a very, very similar color, at least on my screen. So, yeah. But then again, how many browns is there really? Huh. Oh, that's weird. I just had a message, a conversation with my brother that something my mom wrote on her wall. Hi, Linda. How are you doing? Oh, 40 brownish oranges. That is crazy, Angie. So my mom wrote something on her Facebook page, which is clearly pointed at my brother, but he can't see it. And neither can the mom of Rosa. So that makes me think, how much is she, writing about me that neither I nor David can see. So yeah. I mean, why? But if it makes you feel better, then go you or whatever. 40 brownish oranges. That is a lot, Angie. But then again, I do have a lot of brown color. Well, not a lot. I don't know. I have several browns in this one. So yeah. And grays. So many browns and so many grays. So yeah. I didn't get much further than our chat yesterday, Angie. Yeah, not really. But then again, it was rather late, wasn't it? Yeah. And then afterwards, I just did a little. I love it. I don't know how many of you have seen, well, how many of you were all of 3 people in here with me. It is so crazy. Hang on, if I choose live chat, that might help a little. you're working on a Max Color kit from the one with the diamond art. Right, you're still working on the Josephine Wall one. So have you started another square? The one yesterday was beautiful. Hi, Catherine. How are you doing, sweetie? It's a beautiful sunny day. It's raining here. It has been for quite a lot of hours. Oh, but yeah, when we got up, we could actually see the sky. And then around, I don't know, 1 p.m., it just started raining, and it's been basically raining ever since. So yay, or something. But I wouldn't mind sun. I mean, we have the wooden stove on today because it's chilly. But then again, I could just wear socks. I don't. I hate wearing socks. I prefer having my bare feet. So yeah, I'm not very good at having my socks on. I feel restricted with socks on, even though I'm wearing my toe socks. So yeah, how do you feel? Do you like walking around bare feet, or do you prefer socks? I mean, I want to wait. I want to wait as long as possible. I mean, eventually I do need to put on socks, but Sheila, you prefer bare feet too? Yeah, I just like. But I mean, in maybe a month or so, I need to wear socks. Hi, Leanne. How are you doing, sweetie? Howdy. That sounds very Texan, a southern. And you wear socks or inside type shoes. Well, I do have on my Birkenstocks most of the time, but I still prefer having my toes without socks in it, because with 4 cats we have the odd risk of having litter spread all over the house. So I do like, um, I do need to have on some kind of shoe inside. Although otherwise, I would need to remove litter from my feet like 100 times a day. Sheila is saying hello. Catherine sucks, but I like barefoot in the flat. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have to wear, well, I don't have to, but because it's getting so cold, I need to wear socks outside. But I'm still just wearing the little anklets. Texas. Then I remembered correctly, Leanne. I was like, you're around that area. The howdy. Howdy. Oh, that makes me think of Walker. That's the new series with Jared Padalecki, Sam from Supernatural. He's I think that's Texas as well. We need to get on with the next 2 seasons. Catherine Sparkle and Abby Sheila. Um, but yeah, I'm watching Supernatural and I'm halfway through season 2 and I love it. I mean, I forgot a lot of it. It's so much fun. I don't watch a whole lot, I'm sitting in here while I'm diamond painting, and if I'm not talking to people or something, then I watch Supernatural. So yeah, I like that. I did watch Big Bang Theory for a while, and I might get back to that one, but yeah. Ooh, so sorry for all the yawning today. Um, but yeah, right now it's Supernatural. I don't know how many of you who really watched that one or have watched it. There is, how many was it? 15 seasons, I think. So, I'll have something to watch for quite a while. And you're rewatching Supernatural too. You're on season 7 or 8, way ahead of me. So if you slow down a little, I might catch up to you. Have you seen the series The Winchesters? Because I want to watch that after. I have that one on HBO. The same with Supernatural. I know it's on Disney, maybe. I think. I don't know. The Supernatural one. But The Winchesters is on HBO. So I need to watch that one. The same with Young Sheldon. Once I get through with the Big Bang Theory, I need to watch that one. But I just don't watch enough TV or series. You're watching, is that the Beverly Hills 90210 or the new one? 90210. Oh, can you remember when we were young? Oh, it's the old one. I wonder if we have that one on our Pluto as well. Because I've seen other people saying, "Oh, I watched this on Pluto." I'm like going through the entire, and I don't have that one. Leanne is working on the pumpkin herder. You're about 3/4 done. You're amazing, Leanne. I'm on square two on my Harry Potter, so not very fast. But then again, I don't have to be. I just enjoy it. But I do need to pick up the pace, right? If I want to finish this within the year. Maybe. I don't know. It needs to be done before January 1st, right? So, Sheila, if you're still in here, do you have the astronomer diamond painting from Diamond Art Club? If so, join the event. It's basically all you do, Leanne. So you don't work, you don't have it, darn it. It's okay, Sheila. I don't diamond paint until, in weekdays, I don't diamond paint until David leaves. If, but mostly, a little later. Oh, you're retired. Kind of like me. I'm on the Danish equivalent of um, disability. So, yeah. But, David is home until 4 o'clock p.m. And until then, sorry. Until then, we usually do stuff. And on the weekends, it depends on what we're doing. Today, Sunday, is cleaning day. So yeah, David was out taking a ride on his bike while I had Dora working. And he said that it's okay to bike smaller trips with his bent ribs, but yeah. I don't think he needs to go like 100 kilometers or something just yet. But slowly, slowly, everything gets better. We're 5 people in here. I wonder where people are today. I mean, I love all of you in here, but maybe people sleeping in, or if it's beautiful in most of the US, they're outside doing stuff, which I would be if today was nice and warm and sunny. I don't know what. So the wooden stove is going out there. So we had about, what is that, 24 degrees Celsius. That would be around 60, 65 Fahrenheit, I think. Maybe you know that, Angie, since you can use both. How much is 24 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit? I don't know. Let's ask Google. See if Google has an answer for us. 24-degree Celsius to Fahrenheit. Oh, that's warmer than I thought. It's 75 Fahrenheit. Oh, so 75 Fahrenheit. That's more than I thought. Oh, speaking of, Google searches, hang on. Linda's crafty life. I work from home, so when I get off, I clean a little. Then I ask myself if I want to do cross stitch or diamond paint, depends on my mood. Hi, Francesca. Welcome. How are you doing, sweetie? I was wondering what happened to you today. So, speaking about Google searches, do you know why we yarn? Like, for instance, me all the time. Because I have always been told, hi, Alice. How are you doing, sweetie? Welcome. So, I have always been told that you yawn because your brain needs air. That is what I have been told my entire life. It turns out that when you yawn, it's because the body needs cold, cool air down to its lungs, which then cools off the blood that goes up to your brain and into your frontal lobe and cools down all the. Can you hear that? Um, Cools down all the blood vessels in your frontal lobe because that is where basically the most of your everyday, moving and thinking, whatever goes on. So isn't that cool? Basically, when you yawn, it's because your brain needs to cool down. I love that. So basically, because I'm yawning all the time, it's because my little head is going so fast that it keeps almost, you know, burning out. So I need to yawn a lot to keep it cooled down. It sounds good, right? But I didn't know that it's to cool down your brain. So yeah, my brain is really working, so it needs to be cooled down. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think of that? So if you're yawning a lot, maybe your brain is used a lot too. I don't know. I just found that a lot of fun. Look at those little. And the funny thing is, I hardly have any curls anywhere else. Just here. Funny, funny. And the funny thing is, they don't really seem to grow. I mean, I would prefer if they would just grow so I can do something with them. But nope. No, 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 no. But yeah. So, what is everybody working on? I know that Leanne is working on the pumpkin herder, and I know Angie is working on her Josephine Wall from the one with the diamond hat. Francesca, we call those curls cowlicks. Curls cowlicks. Really? Because they're just little. I've never heard about that before. Curls cowlicks. Oh, you call the curls cowlicks. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because it's basically. When I was a kid, I had them, I had one of my friend's mom. She would, whenever she saw me, because I had these little curls here, she would like twirl them around her finger. And I'm like, ouch. But she just, loved these little curls. She was like twirling them would just make them curl even more. But she loved them. I will Google it. I love Googling. I love learning stuff. Kind of like the reason why you You yarn. I had no idea. Catherine is working on Harry Potter. Owl. So you and I both is working on Harry Potter. How far have you come? Because I'm still just at the second square on row 2. But it depends on how big your squares are, right? I mean, your rows. Mine is basically 15 centimeters, which is 4 inches something. 15 centimeters is, hang on. Oh, it's almost 6 inches. Really? So that is 5 inches and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/8. Is that something? You're working on kitty cat still, Francesca? How do you say that? 5 inches and 7/8? Does that make sense? Because I have. Are you almost finished? Just got a few left. Linda is working on Scooby Doo. I know. I like it whenever you show it on Facebook. But yeah. Hang on, I need to say. Oh dear. Scooby Dooby Doo. So, how many of you caved yesterday? Who caved yesterday and bought something? Oh, the Halloween canvases from Diamond Art Club. Wasn't it 14 or something? I think it was something around 14 kits, which was a lot. 12 or 14, right? I saw people in the VIP group who bought 8 or something. Francesca, you wanted one, but it was always sold out, so no caving. Which one was it? Because I know 2 has sold out. Linda, last week I got the pumpkin and sunflowers and lotus. And you bought the Hannah Lynn plus one of my wish lists to get free shipping. I mean, if you know me, you know which one I got. At all. If you know me at all, you know which one I got. So yeah. Just because, I have the others, so I needed to. No, not needed. I had to. So I told David, and I was like, it wasn't my fault. Diamond Art Club forced my hands. And I felt like his eyes were rolling all the way back into his head. But it was my fault. They released it. But yeah. So now I have all of 2. No, I have 1 Halloween and 1 Thanksgiving kit in my stash now. Why did I write I had 2 Halloween? It's 1 Thanksgiving and 1 Halloween. I don't know. But the Hannah Lynn one is beautiful as well. I like the Micah Jolina one as well. You wanted Halloween night, Francesca? That one was beautiful. That one was beautiful. Hi, Dawn, sweetie. How are you doing? We're just talking about which if we caved yesterday for Diamond Art Club. So did you cave, Dawn? And which one did you get if you caved? So no guesses on which one I had to have? Or got to have? Had to have? Wow. Because it should be obvious. I mean, you didn't cave? Dawn, are you feeling okay? Angie saw lots of nice ones, but I am not wanting to load up on Halloween kits. Yeah, I mean, one. But it's funny. Oh, and then I got something on AliExpress today because I need them. I got more Elizabeth Ward systems, Elizabeth Ward containers. And then I need to switch out between them. Ooh, can you guess what somebody just sent to me on Instagram? Whenever I'm ready. So no guesses which one I got? I'm disappointed over here. No, Angie. Only when I get my cross-stitch conversion. Yes, Francesca, from yesterday's release. But I don't need some certain sizes, Angie. So yeah. I have no plans on more than one whip at a time. Not at the moment. My brain would fry. I mean, if I ever would have, I would need to, to entirely pack it away, get rid of it, and then pull it back eventually. That would maybe be what I would ever do, but not at the moment. But yeah, yesterday's release. Dawn, the one with the kitten? Mm-mm. Nope. It's a big one. It's a big one. And I have more of them in my stash already. Train. Spangler. Yeah, there were two Spanglers. Angie knows, but she can't tell. Well, if nobody guesses, you can't tell, Angie. Angie, tell them which one I got. You can tell. But the one with the kitten was adorable, Dawn. Not the haunted house. That's not its name, anyway. The big house one, Spangler. Yes, it's called Trick or Treat something. Yeah, because I have all the other ones. I have the summer, the winter, and the spring one. I do want the Christmas one if that ever. No, I can't remember. There is 5 all in all of these mansions. And now I hopefully have 4 in a minute. But I read that this one, Trick or Treat, that's his favorite one of all the mansions. So yeah. And I saw the sneak peek. It has 7 big bags of glow in the dark drills. That would be my first time ever working with glow in the dark ones. So that's going to be interesting. But 7. Well, I do have the a cat one with glow in the dark drills as well. But again, I haven't worked on it. So maybe next year I will work on a cat diamond painting since I have several to choose from. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do next year. When I'm done with the astronomer, absolutely. Astronomer, cat diamond painting, and then maybe a old master, and then we'll have to see. We'll see. Maybe it depends on how long everything is going to take me, because most of them are big. So we'll see. We'll see. Then maybe I'll just get, 4 done next year because they're so big. Angie, what was it we got on? Oh, Don, you'd wish they put them up for sale earlier? What do you mean, earlier in the day? Because I mean, for the West Coasters, it's 9 in the morning, which is pretty. Wouldn't it be cool if? But then again, no, that isn't possible. Nah, that's not possible. But if they put them up, at 9 a.m., each time zone, but that would be a lot of work. Yeah, that's not possible. Plus, I'm not up at 9. Oh, earlier in the month? But hasn't the past 2 weeks been Halloween? I think. I'm not sure. I was actually pretty sure that I'd be safe until they put up that mansion. Because I was like, oh, well, there's a lot of cute ones, but not any that I need. But apparently, it isn't appropriate to say that I'm safe in the VIP group, despite a lot of people doing it. But a lot of those threats gets a lot of those threats get either closed or disappears. Oh, Angie, I would have liked to have the kits I bought earlier in September. It's already October 1st. Right, right. Linda wanted some high night, but I figured I can wish list it. I had the points, but I can't wait. Oh, but you can wait. So here's a curiosity question from Francesca. Francesca is curious? No. That's new, Francesca. So how many people were 10? Okay, so after Francesca's question, we can take a look at what she sent me. Okay, Francesca, Diamond Dots has been around even longer than DAC. Why are there so few Diamond Dots unboxings, and why do diamond painters hardly talk about them? Hmm, good question. That is a good question. I mean, I would have to buy them from Germany, I think, and most of them around. I know they have some squares, but I have seen some Diamond Dots unboxing, not a lot, but some. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see what other people are saying. Ooh, that is a pretty one, Francesca. So what well, Don doesn't have an answer to that question. You never bought one. Leanne, doesn't Diamond Dots have a YouTube channel? Seems like I ran across it once. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. How is the price for Diamond Dots? I mean, I have seen Anthony buying some of the Diamond Dots one, the old masters, and I know Katie has been unboxing some Diamond Dots as well. Francesca, I just bought my first Diamond Dots and I got a square to see what it's like. Angie, diamond dots are really hard to get here and only rounds, I think. Exactly. Francesca, prices on par or less than Diamond Art Club. Huh. Andy, very expensive for diamond dots here. Yeah, when I looked, in the beginning of my Diamond Art Club career, I looked at diamond dots and I was like, that's expensive because I need to buy them from Germany, which means I then have to pay some extra tax, and then I need to pay for the shipping to get here. So it was actually quite a lot on top of the price for the diamond painting. So yeah, I mean, it's expensive. So then I just prefer buying from Diamond Art Club because everything is included, since I usually buy from, plus $75 in one kit, usually, because I fell in love with the big ones. I fall in love with the big ones. Someone on these lives once said they wanted Thomas Kincaid, and Diamond Dud has Thomas Kincaid. Is it Kincaid or Thomas Kincaid? I don't know. Oh, and I have a question. So I got this from Timu. It's basically just washi, all of it. Should I just open it or should I unbox it? Because it's a little boring when it's just washi, isn't it? Or should I open it here? Open it right now? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what I got. I was a little disappointed that I didn't get the orange plastic bag, but maybe that's just in the US. So open it and then we show Francesca's sneak peek. Ooh, it's pretty. You know that sometimes you kind of forget. Hang on. Some of it, I was like, oh, I want to use this for the astronomer. I need another scissor. Okay. So, warning. Ooh. Can I open this so you can see it? I mean, you need to see the colors, right? And I can't really. Oh, good. It's still wrapped. Aren't they pretty? It's all, stars, and I have no idea what I would use this one for, but I like it. Then I have another set, kind of like it, but different. I was thinking about using this one for the astronomer. Maybe this one? I don't know. Or the stars. Right? They're very pretty. And then there's these ones, the little thin ones. I've seen a lot of people use these, for their multi-placers. You need some for your kids too, Leanne? I mean, I wrote star washi tape. And this, just because, it's thinner and I love all the colors. Francesca, I like those thin ones to border your canvas. Maybe I should try that. And it's crushed. Let's see. These were one of my, I really like these, but they're hard to show when it's crushed. Let's see. How do I get into this? There you go. They're this blush pinkish colors, and they're also kind of thin. Hi, Paige. How are you doing, sweetie? Yes, I have for a lifetime, Paige. Francesca. But right? Pretty pinks. And that's it. How you doing, Paige? We were just looking at washi. Oh, there's 2 in here. Well, there's actually more in here with stars. Hang on, can I get it out? Why does everything has to be so, right? It is fun. Oh, more tape. What happened to this tape? I hate tape, which is basically washi tape, right? Oh, you started your first exam? Hang on, I need to show you this one. Look at the little alien ship, the little spaceship, and planets. What is this? Oh, it's a rocket. You see that? Yeah, what subject? So many pretty ones. Okay, so we're 11 in here. I think that's okay. Phone. Okay, I'm gonna save and save. It's the main pedagogy one, all about planning lessons and such. Ooh, sounds interesting if you're into it. Gallery. Okay, so sneak peek of the week. Pretty sunflowers and a tree and a beautiful background. It is pretty. I wonder if it gets bigger. Oh, it does. Ha! There you have it. Right? It's called Sunflow Sunset by Peggy Davis. It's beautiful. Oh, wrong way. And here you have the rendering. It's a little lighter. Or is it just, the rendering and the drills would be dark? English is hard today. The drills will be darker. Right? They're beautiful. It is very pretty. I love all the sunflowers. Round drills, 49,447 drills, 52 colors, inclusive 8 ABs, 70.3 by 55.2 centimeters. And 8 ABs, 52 colors. People would say that's right in the sweet spot. It's just the canvas colors looks lighter, but it will match the image with the actual drills. It's pretty. Francesca, do you recall whether the birdhouse painting is round or square? If I remember correctly, it's a square. The long one, right? And I have that one in here as well. No. Ooh, I did remember correctly. It's a square. It's a square. Yeah, the long. There is also another long one that's with the train with all the animals. That's many weeks ago. See, the one I remember the best is still the kittens and the yarn. It's very pretty. And the kitten and yarn ones is right down my alley. Usually you see kittens and books or kittens and coffee and books. I rarely ever see, kittens and yarn. And I love that. It's right down my alley. But yeah, I wonder what I have to do with all of these. I don't really have the space. But I love these. I mean, oh, those are little stickers. Oh, they are. I wonder if those are the planets. Aren't they? Hang on. Come on. Oh, that is cool. This is it's round stickers. This isn't washi. It's kind of round stickers. I have no idea what to use them for, but they're kind of cool. Look at this one with planets on it. Ooh, and stars. Look. They're hanging stars. I like these. I would love to buy gilded, whatever their name are. And it's the zodiac signs. Right, Francesca? It's beautiful. Or the hanging ones. But, there isn't a whole lot of them. I mean, there isn't a lot on it. So I might need to use more than one. Simply Gilded, that's the name. I mean, I have to use more to get around the astronomer one, but yeah, Simply Gilded. I'm pretty sure those are much more expensive than these ones. I mean, I think I paid $3.50 for this one. $3.50. And this one was like $4. But yeah, this one has a little bit more on each. But yeah. Andy, I will want to know how that washi tape sticks or if it lifts too easy. Yeah, I need to figure that out, Andy. I can do a test and let you know. Yeah, there's import tags with Simply Gilded page. Yeah. Right? It is a great price, Francesca. I was looking on the yeah, the hanging stars. I wish I could get some with just that one. I have to see if I can find any. Um, where was I? Oh yeah, I was trying to look at Timu to look if they had, the Elizabeth Ward knockoffs. They do, but yikes, their price is very, very high. I mean, they are basically all over the place right now, but well, that's a good amount on this one. I mean, it isn't a lot, but the amount is fine. I wonder what would that be in the US. Uh, I know that might sound cheap for you, but I can buy them cheaper here. Um, the cheapest ones, you know, the one that I found was around $20, but that's very cheap. Most of them were like $30, $40, which is a lot here because, for instance, the I have the tray with all the small ones, not the extra small ones, but the small ones. I I got that here in Denmark, and I paid, what did I pay? Around $19 for just that one, and then I found it on AliExpress, and it was like, I don't know, $40, $50 for that one. And I'm like, yeah, I can get that one cheaper here. So it's just not in stock right now. But yeah. But I found them quite cheap today, around $19 on AliExpress, which is still cheaper than what I had to pay here. So I think I'm just gonna, mix them. And I have several of the boxes that I bought today, so I'm just gonna switch them around. Angie, I get my Elizabeth Wards from AliExpress, or if there is a sale on Amazon, because I'm in Canada. Exactly. I need to watch out. But we do have that one store here in Denmark that has them usually. Um, and they're pretty cheap, even though that, they are not from AliExpress. Well, they might be from China, but they're cheaper than most AliExpress ones. But yeah, I know they are expensive in the US as well. I heard that they used to be around $20 and now they're up to $50 on Amazon, which is crazy. What is your price, Francesca? And do you just have the three regular sizes? Hi, Spark. Hi, Spark. Can you hear him? Spark. Oh, listen to him. He's a little crybaby. The little baby. Yeah, hello, Spark. Little baby. Yeah. He still has urinary problems. So usually when he starts crying like that, one of us has to pick him up, and give him all the attention he needs and then try to put him into the litter box instead of him peeing wherever. We did actually take an empty litter box and put it in a corner where he had peed several times. It is empty. There's no litter in it. And he's been peeing there at least a few times. It's empty, but he's been peeing in it. I'm like, if you can just pee there, yay. and don't pee on the carpet or on blankets or on floors. Just pee in that box. That is a-okay by us. Your sets are also sold in different combination than all the other places. They have the standard 42 container at $26.99, and then a 52 at $28.99, and a 55 at $30.99. Okay, well, I think that's reasonable. That's kind of like most American prices. So you don't have the one with just the little ones? I mean, most of mine is in this one right now. This one is very popular right now. Nope. Okay. 40. The one that I love, this one has 48. Yeah, it is great pricing. So this one has 48 in it. And I do like, I mean, this size is my absolute favorite. I do love the little one as well because you don't always have big bags. But I can fit one big bag into one of those. So, yeah. Do I have any of the ones? Hang on. Don't stop. This is the size that I just had two of. Well, I bought two of them. You love that size as well, Angie? But unfortunately, my Max Color kit is using them all up at the moment. Okay, Angie, get coffee and go to the office. And when you're back, Angie, we will do the Guesty DMC. No, me neither. I got one of the boxes with just the big ones, but I never use it. So I don't think I can sell it. Because I don't know very many people who uses these big ones. You know, you'll learn. But yeah, it's very rare that I even use these ones. I basically just use these two. And I wish I'd known that before, because then I would just have gotten these two. Yeah, you'll learn as long as you live. In the beginning, when I didn't have, diamond paintings with a lot of color in it, I would just use all of them. Because if I had, a big bag of 310, the AliExpress one comes in the resealable bags, and usually they were big bags, or the blue ones, $8.98. Isn't that the dark blue one, Francesca? And $9.89 the brown one. Usually they would come in like ginormous bags, so I just put them in those big ones. But I mean, one of these big ones fit in the small one. So yeah. But this kit that I'm doing now, I mean, I had, how many colors? I have 4 colors with more than one bag. All the rest is basically the smaller bags. I'm like, I have very, very few of the containers in this size. Most of them is basically the small ones. Which the last kit that I did, the the name, amethyst one, it was just the other way around. I used most of those small ones and a few of the extra small ones. But yeah, you'll learn as long as you live. But if I would do it today, maybe I could sell some of them. Try at least. We have a Danish diamond painting group. I don't know. Oh, I wonder where Nina is at today. She might be busy. She doesn't have to be here every week, right? None of us have to. Well, except me. I have to be here every week. Oh, speaking of, next weekend, I am at the knitting retreat. Yay! I leave Friday at noon, and I will be home Sunday at, I don't know, 2 or 3 a.m. And I will be scheduling my live, but it might not be very long because the odds are that I'm very tired. I just need to figure out what to do about the unboxing and the fairy tale one. I might ditch the fairy tale and then pre-record the unboxing. Might. It depends on the week ahead. Otherwise, I have to do a community post to let people know that I'm so sorry, but I'm not home. I'm out having fun in the nun sun. Thank you, Paige. It'll be a lot of fun. I hope the sun will be out just a little because I might have to go to the local. We have this grocery discount shop called Rema 1000, and they are basically very close to the hostel where we will be living. And I need to go buy some soda because we can buy some at the hostel, but it's so expensive. So I might just get it here and then bring it. See if they have any discount this week. But I usually bring some because I don't want to pay those expensive prices. And most of the time it's Coca-Cola and I prefer my Pepsi. So, yeah. Dawn finished her Jack Pinson the other day and started Your Moon Goddess. Wow. Did I see that? I think I saw it, Dawn. Yeah, Francesca saw the Pinson final post on. Gorgeous. What will you do with it now? Oh, yeah. What do you do with your finished diamond paintings, Dawn? I'm still trying to work that out because I now have how many? 3 finished ones just in the box. Yeah, right, Paige. Congrats on the finish. Let's see. Let's find Dawn. Dawn. Hmm. Come on. There you were. And did you put it on your Facebook? That's the finish. Jack Pinson. It's pretty. It's very pretty. And Moon Goddess is beautiful. That's the one with, yeah, that's the one. They just got it back in stock, I think. I saw that. Remember to hydrate. Cheers, people. Oh, I have a curious question. Have you ever heard of the mirror syndrome, I think it's called, where when you do one thing with your hand and the other one tries to mimic it? Can you see when I'm doing my other hand mimics? Well, it tries to at least. I mean, it's worse when I'm, cuddling the cats or something, or scratching them, and my other hand just goes. You never heard of it, Francesca? No, it isn't very common, really. And I always thought, oh, everybody does that. It's just not me, and it isn't just me. And I'm like, huh, I learned something new today. Some people are like, their hands would do the exact same. But you heard of it, Don? Cool. I mean, for some, it's way worse than mine. But I was like, oh, I thought this was, common. But it's not. I just, recently decided to figure out why does my other hand mirror the other one? And then I read it like, oh, that's news. But yeah, I mean, let's just pull on everything else. I mean, who needs more diagnosis? Not that this one does anything, but oh, speaking of, did you see the title of this live? Blah, blah. It's called "Is the Weaning Over?" I took my very last half methadone last night. So yeah, and let's see how it goes tomorrow because that'll be the second night without it. So fingers crossed. I spoke to my um, pain clinic nurse Thursday, and she was like, "Oh, and how is it going?" And blah blah blah. And I told her, "Yeah, well, I'm basically thinking of removing the last half on when was that? Today's Sunday, so Saturday? No, Friday. No, yeah, take the last one on Friday." So it's like, yay! But yeah, I'm so happy about that one. Thank you, Don, and thank you, Francesca. Yay, Auntie, right? Um, so yeah. So she told me, "Yo, I'm so proud of you, and you did so good." And that didn't take long at all. I was like, "Wait, didn't we start in like April or something? So it's been like half a year." And she was like, "No, no, let's just look at your journal." So she went in on that online patient journal. She was like, "No, no, you started on June 1st." And I was like, "Wait, what?" So you're telling me that I removed those 8 halves in 4 months? Wow. I mean, like, okay, now I'm proud, kind of proud of myself too. It's like, that's basically a half every 2 weeks. That's okay. Yeah. So yeah, now I have to wait to see my doctor until the end of October because he didn't have any spots until then. It's like, oh, you can talk with one of the other doctors. I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, I prefer talking to the doctor that knows me, that has followed me so far, which you understood completely. Thank you, Don. Yeah, it is an accomplishment. And we talked about, I haven't really had any big issues despite from the fatigue. Um, but I only had that 1 week where I felt, well, week 10 days, where I felt like I had the flu. That's basically the worst withdrawal symptoms that I have had during these 4 months. I'm like, and I told him, I was like, "Oh, you're lucky." And I'm like, well, that is lucky. I mean, other people have way, way worse um, withdrawal symptoms. But they did have an effect because my pain level has gone up, which is why I need to talk to the doctor so we can begin that. What was it again? LDN, low dosage something. They use it for the fibromyalgia pain here in Denmark. So yeah, I will probably be starting that in November. Let's see, let's see. Who knows? They might let me go after a year. I had my first meeting at the end of January this year. So let's see how long it takes before they you know close my case. So yeah, that's interesting. So Angie is back with 12 people in here. So let's do the guess the DMC now. So if you haven't seen it, on my community page, there is a DMC color, and I would love to know what you think this week's DMC number is. I have to check it myself because I keep forgetting. Right, got it. Got it. So Dawn says 6:32. Francesca 7:58. Angie 30:64. All good guesses. So we have 12 people in here. Francesca, damn, you've been a ringer at this. I think my computer coloring is off. Oh, I don't know. Andy is guessing 4:36. Maybe sometimes, you can look at different screens and that will help. But let me say, Francesca, you weren't way off. Let's just say that. Weren't you? Hang on. Oh, well, you were way off. Sorry. Actually, the closest one is Catherine with 4:30. She's the closest so far. And I think I'm giving myself away here. I mean, in a minute or so, everybody is writing the same number. Done is 4:33. I love this game. Who was it that suggested? Oh, it started with I showed you some of the colors from Amethyst and made you guess it. Catherine 4:32, Angie 4:22. Where's everybody else? There's 12 people in here, and it's basically 4 people guessing. Come on, people, guess with us. We do have a lot of workers and lurkers today, I think, which is okay. But it would be fun if people would join in the game. It is a lot of fun. At least I think it's fun. And when I forget it or been too busy, people just, what happened? Sheila guesses 4:31. No, 4:31. Leanne, you didn't see the color. You can still see it. Just, go to the community page. I usually put it up on Saturdays. Don't think it's fun too. I love it. It's kind of like I feel guilty whenever I forget it. Oh, I've been too busy. 4:34. Nope. It's still Catherine who has the closest one. No, wait. Angie is the closest one so far. So, yeah. but it is a lot of fun. And I have the hardest time every week trying to find a DMC that, you know, is a little hard, because sometimes I just pick a number and then I, go like, oh, so which color would you substitute this with? And I'm go like, no, this is way too easy. So Catherine, 434, 421, Linda, 3776. Leanne goes with 437. Dawn is saying hello. Let me know when you want me to tell you the right number, okay? Because so far, we don't have a winner today. I mean, there's no prizes, but other than the honor of guessing it. I mean, some weeks the first guess has been correct, and I'm like, darn it, I wasn't good enough. So, yeah. I kind of like it when nobody guesses it, or, it takes several tries, and I'm like, oh, somebody finally guessed it. And I'm like, I wasn't all bad this week. So, yeah. Want to know? Should I tell you? I guess Francesca is frantically looking at all her drills. It's 407. 407. You were, Francesca, looking at all, which one is this? I had fun. I mean, I was kind of like, okay, I wonder if this one's too easy. So then you can tell me, Francesca, if it's your screen that's way off when you look at the color. Oh, you were telling me to tell you. Okay. You don't have your drills with you? Okay. I mean, like, who would expect you to have 447 colors in your purse? I mean, or on your table, even. That would be a lot of drills. Or maybe you should just have, a piece of paper with one of every drill on it. Angie, you don't remember having 407 before? The color? No. Me neither, actually. The closest one right now is 415. Hang on, let's just see all my colors. I have 413. That is the closest one right now in this kit. Oh, yeah. I don't think I have had a 407 because I haven't had that many with brown colors in it. No, this one just had 400. And this one? This one had 402, the one with the witch. That one? That had 402. That might have been the closest one. But yeah. Maybe I should use these for the multiplacers. I don't know. I mean, because even though I have washi on this one, it keeps spinning. Because I think it's too thick, the one that I'm using. I don't know. But no. Have any of you had the 407 in one of your? diamond paintings. See, that one is very thin, but even that one is too thick. I think I need to see if I can find, something in between these and these. How about these? No, these are the same as this one. That's the only thing about the Diamond Art Club multi-placers. They like to spin, both the single placer and the multi-placer. How I use washi tape? I mostly use it around my around the borders, and I use them on my multi-placers and single placers. Basically, I just wrap it around a little. Okay, this isn't very sticky. So I don't know, Angie, if it's very good at sectioning with. But I will let you know. Because I will try it. So just a little washi tape. Where did my pen go? Oh, look, it actually matches. Purple washi with a purple pen. Okay, the color is horrific in here today. Huh, that helped. Wonder if I turned on this one over here, if that'll help. Let's see. Does that? Well, a little. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people use the washi to section off. Let's try a bit of this one on here. Let's see if it'll just. I just tried a little of this, Angie, to see if it'll just fall off. Let's wait and see. So far, it's sticking. How do you use it, Francesca? I mean, how long should I wait until I know how well it sticks? I mean, not that long, right? I always find that within 5 minutes or so, the washi tends to. And you're still here, going soon to lay down for a bit. I have to take Heidi for a big walk later on, hopefully. Well, I hope your husband comes home soon so he can take Heidi. Francesca, you only use washi tape to border my canvas. Oh, and sometimes to help a tip stay. So basically, like me. For some reason, I've never gotten it to work with the sectioning off, because even though I have this one, I have this ceramic cutter thingy, but for some reason, I just cut it. It doesn't follow the washi tape. I end up cutting, wrong. So my sections are weird anyway. So it's way easier just to use the release paper because that way I have the correct size that I want. So maybe I'm just not, you know, old enough to use a ceramic blade. Who knows? Francesca, I don't section off my canvas. I just cut the plastic in strips and squares with a ceramic cutter. Oh, oops. Sorry, Angie. I didn't think about that. Oops. Sorry. Heidi, not yet. Later. You do the same, Francesca. I use the washi around the outside for the glue coverage. But I have seen you use washi on your diamond painting as well, Angie. It's still sticking, Angie. Dawn sections hers off. I would love to do that. That way I would get rid of the plastic, but yeah. Mostly not, and he says I don't grit the whole thing. No, I know that, but sometimes I've seen it, around your canvas. If you have squares for some, oh, it's tough to explain what I mean. But sometimes in some of your whipping chats, I have seen, you have the squares, and then for some, you have some washi tape around it, especially on your Josephine Wall ones. Oh, right. So we can see it better in the video. Okay, well, that makes sense. Oh, I took a picture of Spark a little earlier, and it looked so fun because for some reason, our cat loves to lay in our bread basket, and Pelly usually just curls around himself. But for some reason, Flux decided to use the edge as a pillow, so his chin was basically weird. He looked like a chipmunk here. Doesn't he look like a chipmunk on that side? He's so funny. So funny. Oh, did you see my bumblebee the other day? Isn't it cute? Its little face is deep stuck within the flower. Had it been a wasp, I would have been far away. But as long as it's a honeybee like this one or a bumblebee, it's okay. They were just all over the flowers. So, yeah. Don't you feed your chipmunk sunflower seeds? I have no idea if we have chipmunks here. I mean, we have them all over Denmark, but I have no idea if we have. Yeah. Thank you, Francesca. That's a pretty bee photo. Yeah. I also have this one where you can see its face or whatever. I was just, out there taking funny pictures. So I also have this one of the bumblebee where he's on the way, she is on the way right down to the flower. Angie, you love honeybee and bumbles? Yeah. Yeah, what's the name of the flowers again? I keep forgetting. I know it. I know the name. Um, I know it. I wrote it just a few days ago. Hang on, we need to find it. Marigolds. Yes, see, everybody wrote it. Angie and Dawn and Francesca all said marigolds. That's the name of it. But they're beautiful. We have them all over here. The neighbors have them, and we have them in so many different colors, the reds, the oranges, the yellows. Then we have the red oranges, the orange yellows. And um, yeah, they come back every year. So, where does everybody diamond paint? Like, what room in your house? My craft room. And I'm not taking pictures right now because it's a huge mess. But one day when I'm feeling in the mood and, gets all sorted out in here, then I might show you my craft room. It's not very big, by the way. So, yeah, what room, where do you diamond paint? That's an interesting question, Francesca. Where does people diamond paint? I do need to do something in here. Paige is using her living room, the dining table. See, Angel. Hi, Angel. See, there you were out of the uh, hiding spot. She is using her craft room or living room. Dawn is doing her craft room, a dining room. I couldn't be doing it at dining because there isn't light enough. Yeah, see, Angel came out of her hiding. I wonder who else is here. Who else is hiding? Francesca also uses her dining room table. You would have very good lighting there, right? I mean, I love having this amazing light in here, both for diamond painting, but also for the knitting stuff over. I need to figure out what I want to knit at the crafting retreat, at the knitting retreat. I mean, I can't come with no knitting, can I? What to knit, and what color to knit. Maybe Francesca, I do have good lighting there, and there are windows all around so I can see the neighborhood activity at the same time. I love that. I have a little street right out here. So at night when I'm diamond painting, I can basically see who comes and goes right down here in our little end of it. So nobody gets in here without me knowing, especially not down here. We have just a little bit of street up there that I can't see. But yeah, I mean, no need for people to be all the way down here, right? I love sitting, and also because our the word is gone. The places where the plane goes and takes off from, airport. There it was. We have an airport basically north from here, so I can see the planes come and then go to the airport. I love looking at that. Yeah, airport. The word was just the pain brain, the pain brain. But yeah, in the daytime, I can just look at them. But yeah, sometimes I've been outside in the dark and then I can see it for much longer. But I can't see them from in here then because of the light. So I just have to look at them in the daytime. CRS? What's CRS? Auntie's going to lay down, but I will listen for a bit. So I will see you later, but be listening. It's okay, Auntie. Rest up until Hups get home and, but we'll talk soon, okay, sweetie? Dawn likes painting in the dining room for the same reason Francesca mentions. Can't remember shit. Francesca. No, no, I actually looked it up. But yeah, can't remember shit is also a good reason. But I looked it up, because I was afraid that I was having early onset dementia or something like that. So apparently, if you have the burnout, as it basically is chronic stress, and then you're in a lot of pain and have a chronic, disease and stuff like that, it's very common to forget words. So I'm like, well, that makes sense. So I don't have early onset dementia because sometimes I'm like, I'm sorry, but why? Why does all these words just keep slipping out of my head? I mean, basically everyday words, and they just go poof, and then until maybe 10 seconds later, or up to a minute or 2 minutes later, it just pops right into my brain again. I'm like, oh, how did that one go missing? But that makes sense. The can't remember shit maybe just comes up top of it. Who knows? It might be a mix of both of those. Don't you call it fibrofog? Yeah, that's a good one too. I just call it pain brain. Pain brain for the win. Basically the same, right, Don? Pain brain for the win. And then mixed in with can't remember shit brain. It's the same with the RBF. I sometimes have that too. I have a hair on my. Do you know that you can see just that one little word, and you basically go in order to see it, because I can feel it on my nose. I'm like, yeah. It's the same. Sometimes it's like in my eye area, and I can feel it, and I'm like, move away, and I'm like, where is it? And Finder is like, and I feel like it's stuck inside my eye or something. Yeah. It's the same with cat hair. Sometimes you feel like something is tickle, and then like you try to grab it, and I feel like you have a mile long cat hair stuck in your nose. I'm just like, mm. Francesca is going to be going shortly here as well. Today is our 29th wedding anniversary, so hubby and I are going out. Yay! Congratulations, Francesca and hubby. Well, 29. That is amazing. Hi, Tina. How are you doing? 29 is an amazing long time, Francesca. I feel way behind on our 16 our 16 years. Wow, 29. That's a long time. But I guess you can make it to 60. What do you call that in the US? I mean, it's gold when you hit 50. Here in Denmark, it's diamond when you hit 60. Oh, you have a bad KFS day? I'm sorry, Tina. I thought every day was a bad KFS day, but okay. What makes it bad? You can't believe it either, to be honest, Francesca. You don't feel that old. I know the feeling. I was looking at a wedding pictures, when we had that wake after the putting. Oh, after we put the urn down last Friday, and we were me and one of the family friends were looking at our wedding pictures, and I'm like, wait, how can that be 16 years ago? I mean, that was just yesterday. But yeah, it's not. It's 16 years. It's the same with we've been together for 20 years. I'm not 20 years older than back then. I mean, someone have made an error somewhere, because I'm not 20 years old. I know I am. I mean, I was 23 back then, and I'm 43 now, but It doesn't feel like 20 years. It doesn't. Yeah. It's kind of weird, right? So, what makes it a bad KFS day, Tina? I hate those days. Those are the days where I can't get out of my bed. David needs to yank me out, dress me, and everything is a big trial. I need to, convince myself to go to the bathroom. I need to convince myself to go into the living room. And then David, on top of that, expects me to go to the dining room table and have breakfast. And I'm like, why all the moving? You'll have a sore back and you're dizzy. You've been married 35 years and 39 together. I'm 43. I mean, you've been together most of my life. Yeah. Are you doing anything special, Francesca, besides going out? So you'll have your 40th anniversary next year. No, not 40th, 30th. You're going to your favorite seafood restaurant. Mm. Well, I'm not much into seafood, but I'm happy for people who are. So 1st of October. I like shrimp and a few other things, but I'm not really that much into seafood. No. I've had crab um, a few times, these little crab sticks and stuff, and I'm like, mm-mm. And I've been looking at squid and seen other people eat it. I'm going, mm-mm, mm-mm. That chewy, it looks so chewy, and I'm like, I don't know. Mm-mm. I've tried sushi, and I'm not sure it was the sushi or if it's just a coincidence, but I had a bad stomach for a few days after it. So yeah. And I'm not in that seaweed tastes weird in my mouth. It's way too salty. Since I'm not into too salty food. Um, so I'm like, can you make them without the seaweed? And then make them, I know you can make vegetarian ones. I would like to try those and then without the seaweed. Francesca, you love all that stuff I just mentioned. Well, see, you can have it. You love sushi, Dawn? I think I might just have had bad experience. But yeah. I want to try, without the seaweed, and I want to try the vegetarian ones. Or maybe with shrimp in it, that would be okay. But yeah, all the raw fish. Tina, I do eat some fish, but not a whole lot because my husband don't like fish. So it's not very often that we get it, but I do buy some every now and then. I like the darn it, what's the word? Um, where you take some ground fish and you mix it with eggs and flour and stuff, and then you make them into little patties and you fry them on the pan. Francesca, all right, Don. Next time I'm PA, Pennsylvania, I'm going to schedule us to meet. Yeah, fish cakes. I guess that's the name of it. Fish cakes. Those I like, and those I buy every now and then to put on my rye bread. I'm not really into, warming them up and then eating them. I just need them on my rye bread. Is it the fish cakes? It's so funny that the names are so different. I mean, if you do that, I want pictures. I need pictures. I want to meet up too. I want to meet up. So everybody needs to come here, and then we can have a get together, a retreat here for people that follows me. Linda, in the US, we have chains of Brazilian steakhouses. One chain I love in Texas is Texas de Brazil. It's pricey, but all you can eat meat with a salad bar. Not bad at all. You will take pictures, Francesca? Yay. We have a restaurant here in Denmark. We don't have it in, I think we're getting it here in my town. Well, they have meats, the regular meats, the pork and the cow and everything, the veal and stuff, and chicken. But sometimes they have kangaroo, they have crocodile, they have emu, all these kind of exotic kinds of meats that you can try as well. So I've tried, no, it wasn't a crocodile. I have tried kangaroo, not my best meat, but I have to try it. Um, you're making slow cooked barbecue ribs? I'm jealous. Can you send someone? I'll have it tomorrow. Francesca, Linda, we have Fogo de Chaos? Chaos? Here, which is Brazilian steakhouse chains. And Francesca loves barbecue ribs. We bought those to make this week too. My hubby grills a mean rag of ribs. Oh, I love ribs. Maybe we need to go up to that restaurant again soon. I haven't been there since David's birthday. Francesca, I will usually try anything once as long as it's dead and not poisonous. Yeah. You will feed me. You will FedEx me some. Yay, Dawn, I love it. Yeah, I try to try everything at least once. But, some things are just, they don't look yummy. For instance, I would never ever try oysters. The look of them, plus again, salty. It's salt water, and I don't like salty. So I'm basically, and I have this thing with texture. It has to be, no, getting that slime in my mouth. I'm basically very sure it would just go back up just as fast just as fast as it goes in. You love oysters, Dawn? You can have all of mine. I swear it. You can have all of mine. Okay, you can share. Francesca loves oysters too. No, nah. I've heard you put lemon on them. I mean, I love lemon, but I don't like the salty. Nope. You can have them. You'll share with Francesca. Good girl. Good girl. No. I'm not home that day. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm not home. Tina, I live right by the Lillebæltsbroen. So, yeah. Right by Lillebælt. Well, 20 minutes away, but anyway. Linda, we have a soup called menudo, and it has big intestines. I won't touch that. And a lot of Mexican places even serve lingua cow tongue. Won't eat that either. I think I've had tongue once. Well, we're just talking about it. I can't remember. Francesca and me, if we ever meet up, I will take you out to try all kinds of different food. Yes, please. Please, please, please. Especially Asian places. I love Thai. I love Vietnamese. I love Oh, I love everything Asian except for sushi. Yeah, beef tongue is good if it's well done. It doesn't sound very good. You know what I would never try? In Ireland, they do sheep brain. Again, I'm not home that day. Chicken hearts, we made that when I was a child. We made that in a cream sauce with potatoes and stuff. And they're basically little chicken. They're not bigger than this. Um, and then cook it in this cream sauce. I mean, like cheese, no, not sauce, but gravy. Yeah. Francesca have had beef tongue and it was delicious, though I had a hard time getting over what I was eating. Yeah, yeah. Funny thing is, I had liver and hearts when I was a child, and today I'm like, I'm not sure that. I mean, I remember especially the heart to be very good, but I'm not sure I could eat it today. Because as a child, you just eat whatever is put in front of you. But I mean, I even had pigtails as a child. And let me just tell you, I would never in a million years eat that today. Yeah, no. It's the same with, some people eat the balls from a bowl. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. I don't know what I'm doing that day, but I'm not home again. It's the same with the sheep brain. It's so funny. Can you see how my braids go like this without me? I'm even trying to get them to move the other way around. Now, there is some foods that I would like if I was, if there was nothing else left, I would try it, but it doesn't sound um what's the word? It doesn't sound attractive in any way because but I would try most foods without issue. There are just these very few things that appealing. Thank you, Francesca. That's the word. Yeah. And then I can't, I'm allergic to raisins, which is kind of sad because I like them. But other than that, I would try almost everything. Oh, and olives because they're salty too. Yeah, appetizing, appealing. Yeah, appetizing is good too, Tina. Yeah. You know how they say you need to have 7 olives and then you like them? I never get past the first one. Yeah, appetizing is a good word, Francesca. Yeah. Dawn, you're allergic to raw onions? Huh. I love raw onions. Oh, we have this kind of, cold cuts that we put on our rye bread, and you can put mustard on it, or you can just put slices of raw onion on it. And back a few years ago, I would basically use half an onion, red onion, on that little slice of this slice of red rye bread, and then I would just eat it. Francesca, I have no food allergies, which is a shame. Maybe I would eat less. Maybe. I need more allergies, then I would eat less. Can you be allergic to sweets? Chocolate? I mean, can you be allergic to M&Ms? Because I need to be allergic to those. I have this one right now. The salted caramel M&Ms. I love them, okay? I love, I love, I love them. Oh, your husband can't eat sugar because he has diabetes or because he can't handle it. I know my sister, she had the gastric bypass, and for the longest, no, was that her mother or was that her? I think it was her. She couldn't handle too much sugar and it was too much sweet stuff. And I was like, that's what I need. I need my body to tell me I can't handle sweet stuff because then I wouldn't eat it. I mean, if I would get a tummy ache whenever I'm trying to eat anything sweet, well, that would teach me, right? Yeah, that'll teach me. Oh, he has a bad reaction? Interesting. Not good interesting, but interesting. I don't think I've ever heard about that before. Francesca, all right, everyone, we're heading off. Hope you have a fantastic week. Happy diamond painting and crafting. Thank you, Francesca, and happy anniversary. Enjoy your day. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Sunday, hopefully. So, yeah, then you'll have to tell us all about the launch of your diamond paintings. Bye, Francesca. I can't wait for her diamond paintings to be released. Yeah, enjoy the anniversary. We've been here almost 2 hours. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun with good people. Yeah. But we did have a few unboxing things and sneak peeks, and we have guessed the DMC. That all takes a little time. You know what? I am in love with these two sets. I might need to get more. Maybe. How much washi tape can one people have? It's so pretty. That's kind of what I usually say, you know. Have you seen the Minions movie, the first one, where the little girl goes, "It's so fluffy." Yeah, we use that for everything here. It's like if something's pretty, it's like, "It's so pretty." But yeah, it's so fluffy. Don, I love spending Sunday afternoon with you and everyone in chat. Ah, thank you. I love spending time with all of you too. Tina, that's a silly question. There is no such thing as too much washi tape. Well, Tina, you weren't here when I unboxed this, okay? But Timu to the rescue. I mean, look at this. Oh, I wonder if Auntie is still listening because this diamond washi is still sticking to the plastic. It's still sticking. Which one in my right hand? Because the right hand were all of these. Or were you talking about these ones? Because that's the left. Well, it isn't the first one I have. I actually have a lot over there. Plus, whenever I open up a new diamond painting from Diamond Art Club, I get another washi tape. So, yeah. But it seems like these are good for sectioning off if you want to do that. And also, you can just put it on the border of your diamond painting. Oh, the universe one. So this one, I also got this one. It's also a universe kind of one. So yeah, I'm gonna use them for the event that I'm gonna host in January and February. So it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, the universe one is so beautiful. It is pretty. I mean, some of the little ones look kind of like Simply Gilded. I mean, don't we? Do we still have some of the Americans in here? Look at those thin ones. They do look a little like some of the Simply Gilded ones, right? I know it's not the bows, but I think I've seen something like it. I know it's not, but I like those. But yeah, we're doing this event in January that is called, the diamond painting is called The Astronomer. So I'm like, what would fit better than, you know, university stuff? Tina, I did an entire card front in the universe one. It was lovely. Ooh, I can imagine that. Do you have pictures up on your Facebook? I would love to see that one. That would be beautiful. No more washi right now. It's also I'm trying, not to use this one all the time, painter's tape. So I'm like, maybe if I got some washi, I would get away from this. I mean, it's easy and it does keep sticking. Maybe because I had some washi that just didn't stick. I mean, some of the washis that I used for my AliExpress diamond paintings, it just rolls right up. Thank you. I have two of those just because I like it. So it was what last year or the year before for the was it the European Masters or the World Master in football. And I don't really look a lot, watch a lot of it. I just liked it because again with the V-neck. I mean, when we have KFS, a lot of us doesn't really have a lot of a neck, so I need the V-necks. Oh, I need to ask that on Tuesday in my weapon chat because I've been wondering um, if people would want to see what my neck looks like. Some watches isn't intended to stick. That's disappointing. But yeah, I've been wondering if people would want to see my neck from behind so that you can really see what it looks like with the clipple fail. I don't know. I need to ask that on Tuesday. And then maybe end it for today because people is leaving me, which is okay. And I have been yabbering for 2 hours by now. So maybe people are just getting tired of listening to my voice. If you show yours, I'll show you mine. Well, deal. I have some pictures from my neck surgery on my. Did I share it? I think I shared it on my Instagram as well, where you can see my neck right after my surgery. And then a lot of people were grossed out when I showed them my scar. I don't understand why. I mean, it's just a scar. But yeah, that's when was that? 16? So that's 7 years. 7 years ago. Wow. I had my neck surgery 7 years ago. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna ask that on Tuesday. Time do fly. Yes. So, yeah, I'll let you go. And then I will see you on Tuesday in my web and chat, of course, if you want to. And I will try to pre record at least my unboxing. And if I have time, maybe my fairy tale. But I will be going live on Sunday. Yeah. I'm not sure if I get it scheduled before I'm home, but maybe I'll schedule it before I leave. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. But I hope to see you next Sunday for my live for maybe just an hour. Who knows? If I'm up for it. Yeah. Yeah. Take care. You take care too, Paige, and good luck on your exams. And yeah, you too, Tina. Have a wonderful day. And bye everybody. See you next week. Bye. Love you all. Bye bye bye.